and welcome to my channel, and today we are back decluttering my art supplies for my adult colouring, obviously. And yeah, so we're going to be doing the Arteza Fineliner set of 72. I don't know why, I was saying the other day when I was doing my what was I doing, the super tips and all my water based markers, and I was saying, oh, I'll do these next. This, I think, is 128. No, it's not. I don't know where I got that from. It's only 72. And we're also going to be doing the Royal We, my beloved Faber Castell. So these are the Pitt Artist brush pens. This is the 60 set, which, you know, this is one of these rare things that, you know how on things like Amazon Prime Day and Black Friday, there's always someone on the internet who goes, I found this amazing deal. You wouldn't believe it. It was like 65% off. Incredible. And I'm like sitting there going, because it's never me. Guess what? This one was me. I got this on a Prime Day a few years ago, and I'm not sure how much I paid, but I know it was cheap. I know it's better than half price. And these are like 100, I think 120 now. It's like, they're pretty expensive. So because they use India ink as their pigment. But yeah, we're going to look at them, and we're fingers crossed some of them are still going to be alive. You can at least buy these open stock, so maybe if a couple of them have gone, I will probably replace them, because I do love this set. I don't use it often enough because they're a bit of a tricky one to wrangle. They're a bit not moody, but yeah, they're not beginner friendly. But yeah, we're going to do those. But let's start with these. Get my trusty paper. And let's just crack this open. Do you know what? Because that's going to shine. Let's just straight away, let's just get these out, and we can get rid of this tin. I might actually, I don't know where these pens, I'm thinking I'm colouring something somewhere, because what I tend to do is I take things out and then I'll put an elastic band around them and keep them together. It's quite possible, right? So I haven't made up my mind. I might get rid of that tin. It's a nice tin though, but it does take up space. Maybe I use it. Maybe if I take out these inserts and then I can put more than the fine liners in, I can use it for other stuff. Right, we're just going to go for it. You can see I've actually put numbers on these because they don't have any names, which is annoying. Maybe they do now. Who knows? I bought these a long time ago. But I did this when I was swatching, so this is kind of like swatching. I think that's probably why I'm quite enjoying doing the, oh, that's had a little leak. Let's see. Oh, that's good. I need to remember to actually just not do a little scribble, because sometimes it'll hold ink in the tip and then run out, and other times there'll be nothing happens, and then you just need a little help to get it going. Oh, that has got, can you see that? I don't know if you can see that. It's got crud. I didn't bring a tissue. I didn't think these would have crud. It's something to do with when it evaporates. See, that one's really dry. And I don't think that is going to revive. No, so he is dead. So if you've not seen any of my other videos, this is part of a massive decluttering session. It's got a little bit of crud, but not much. But let's see. For all my colouring supplies, and because I haven't coloured for so long, 2.5 years, sorry for everybody who's had to listen to this story multiple times. For now, I have to keep saying it because there's constantly new people back refinding me. I took a break from adult colouring for 2.5 years, so quite aside from the fact that I'm doing a big decluttering real life for, you know, where I live. Okay, this looks like it's dead. Just give it a go, just in case it gets flowing. No. Along with doing the decluttering for my home, I'm decluttering my art supplies, and we're starting with the pens because this is the easy bit. It's like they either work or they don't work. So that was like, we're taking the easy wins, the easy decisions, because I know when it gets to my colouring books and possibly my pencils as well, there's going to be perhaps some decision paralysis, or I'll just wimp out. But if I can, even if I don't chuck out my pencils, well, for a start, I've already chucked out a bunch of pens, so that's good. Even if I don't throw away anything else now, I've already made a nice little dent, so that is dead. Then, you know, it's still a win. You know, it doesn't have to be amazing. It just has to be better. And we're already better, so whatever happens. But I'm hoping to... this feels a little bit scratchy. Let's give it a go. Come on, keep going. Oh, I've lost my train of thought already. What was I talking about? Just lost it. No, I don't think that was... No, that's not good. I don't think that's going to get better either. Yeah. Oh, yeah. I've just, when I get to my other stuff, like my colouring books especially, it's going to be tough. I've got some tough decisions, but I do want to make it better, because if nothing else, then I can buy more. Do you know what I mean? At some point, you have to say, like, you've got enough stuff. Either you say you've got enough stuff, but things still keep coming out, especially books. And also, I've noticed a few channels, because obviously now that I'm back colouring, I'm starting to watch people's videos again, because I'm a very fickle person. I don't tend to watch colouring videos unless I'm colouring, because it's in my background. But I've noticed a lot of people talking about acrylic paint pens, which in the past for me it's always been like Poscas, but they're talking about them being like brush pens. Does anybody have any of those? I mean, I assume as quite a few people have been using them. I take it they're good. What's the verdict? Let me know. Let me know as well, because I noticed this a bit. I did have a little look on Amazon. I'm not buying. I'm on a no buy until I've actually finished sorting out my stuff, but that doesn't mean I can't look. And I noticed it's a bit like... No, he dead. It's a bit like with the alcohol markers. Like, there are like a billion brands. A billion brands of acrylic paint markers. And I know they're like, you know, they're the type of ones that people use to paint the stones and things like that as well. So if you've got any of those and you like them and you can recommend me a brand, do feel free to drop me a comment. Or are these things just like a fad? Overrated? It happens sometimes. There's not a criticism of anybody who likes them, but just sometimes, like, one person likes them and then somebody else likes them, and then suddenly a YouTuber, maybe a big YouTuber, likes them, and suddenly everybody wants them. And oops, sorry about that scratchy noise. That was, yeah. You know, it's just, and then sometimes it's just like, you know, there's that fear of missing out thing, isn't there? Where, like, if everybody's getting them, just like I want them, it's just like the fear of missing out. Let me know your verdicts on these brush tip acrylic pens and whether I need them in my life. Because my birthday is coming up in May, and that is when I'm aiming to have enough room made from this decluttering. I think that's what I was talking about, wasn't it? Like, you gotta make room for new stuff sometimes, and it's not just about just buying stuff. Like books especially, I've got my favourite artists. I've got Johanna Basford and Kirby Rosanes and Mel Panini and all that sort of thing. And you know, they just because I took a break, they kept pumping out these books, and there's I can't remember the name. I see there's a new round of books from an artist that are you know, everybody seems to go. I can't remember what their name was, but I'd like to think that feels like it's coming back to life. It was like initials, so TJ, I don't know, or TL, I don't know. Why am I guessing this? I can't remember, but I'm sure it was initials. Remind me a little bit of, you know, when the Ink House was just like, everybody was like, wanted the Ink House, and everybody was doing it. It has that kind of feel, because they look like hardback books. So I'll have to check them out, because they did look quite good. They're animals, like sort of caricature-y animals. Can't think of the name. I'll have to look into it. But that's not now. Now we are just doing the making room. Making room for new things, but not every new thing. Because that's the other half of decluttering, isn't it? Like, yes, I want I want to declutter and I want to make room and tidy up and get the cupboards tidy and the drawers tidy and everything's in order and organised. But that's no good if I just then like spend the next 3 months just buying stuff. So we're going to be a responsible adult. I hate being a responsible adult. It's so boring. But I'm not going to go wild. I've already said I'm going to check out. I'm looking. I'm going to look somebody. I don't know. I'm not going to say their name because I've never really checked to see if people are okay with saying names. Somebody made a comment on one of my videos last week when I was talking about Kirby Rosanis that their books are in the works, which is a little UK sort of small sort of book come craft shop, bits and bobs, and they're usually very cheap there. Like, usually when they have their books there, like Kirby will be like £5, which is basically half price. So I think that's okay. So, but I will have a look at that because I'm going to be up near a works later this week. So I'm going to look, but I'm not going to buy unless there's like one copy left and I think it's going to sell out. Because I'm not going to not buy if it's going to cost me more money by, you know, letting the discount go. But hopefully it can wait till May and then I can have a nice big treat. Get loads of books and I'll be like, oh, wow. I'm just, I wish I could say I've had too much sugar today, but I have not. But you'd think I would. Because who goes woo? I was doing something earlier and I said gosh. Gosh is not usually a word in my vocabulary. It's very British. It's because I'm on best behaviour. On YouTube, you know, I'm not swearing like a fisherwoman. Whereas in real life, I might, you know, say a naughty word or three. When, you know, when the situation warrants. I can't tell what this is. It feels like it's a pale colour, but it also doesn't feel. No, look, no, it definitely feels sketchy. When I look at the thing, it's just not sinking into the paper. So we'll get rid of it. We're trying to be tough. But yeah, so I said gosh. You're welcome. I mean, I'm not mocking you. If you say gosh in real life, then I'm in admiration. But well, this is obviously real life as well. But you know what I mean. Off camera, in the real world, doing real world, boring adult things. And yeah, I'm on my best behaviour on YouTube. I'm still me, but I'm the me that how I would talk to my parents, even though I'm like very much an adult. You know what it's like when you go home and you know, you still don't do. I used to work with people who smoked, and their parents never knew they smoked, or they thought they didn't. I'm sure they did, because a smoker, you can usually smell a smoker, but they never told their parents. And they were just like 30-year-olds, 30, 40-year-olds. It's like, no, I've not told my mum I smoke. She'd kill me. It's funny. So that's what I'm like on YouTube. I'm just minding my manners. Ooh, that's got skunk on it. Let's get rid of that. We don't like gunk. Apart from that, it seems all right. Doing not too bad. I should have said at the start that again, I'm going to be aiming for like, it won't be more than an hour. An hour is my max. I do have, that is running out. I do have some extra things. Should I finish really quick? Because like the last video, I whipped through all of my things. I mean, this isn't quite so bad because there's more that are run out. Is that, do you know what? I thought that was running out. But I think, look at that pale this is. I think this is just really, really pale yellow. It is. I don't think that's running out. Yeah, and I had all these pens, well I thought I did, because there's like 100 super tips, and I had most of them, but I whizzed through that, because with a super tip it's like blah blah, and you've got your ink straight away, haven't you? Whereas this you kind of have to, because this has got the fine tip, it just takes you a while to make that swatch of colour a bit longer. So hopefully it'll still be quick though. But yeah, I was like, I had 100 super tips, and what else did I do? What was it? What did I have? Oh, the more fine liners. I had the my Stabilos, but that was only like a pack of 20. So I whizzed through it. It was like half an hour. I'm like, at the start of the video I was like, it's going to be an hour. So I went off and got some more stuff. Hour is my max, but I you know, I'd like to get into the general vicinity of like it, because otherwise it doesn't feel like you've got much done. Even though you know you have, because you've just got rid of two boxes of. No, I did. It's hard to tell, because when they've been sitting there, it can be hard to tell, get the ink flowing. No, I think that is all right. But again, it's another one of these really pale colours. It makes it hard to tell whether it's actually running out of ink or just really pale. And I think that is really pale. But yeah, I've got some spares here, just in case I go through this really quick again. So how are you all? My God, how long did that take me? Quarter of an hour. Quarter of an hour, and it only just occurs to me to ask how you are. Where are my manners? I hope you are well. It is. What day is it today? Oh my God, Tuesday. The kids are all out in the playground. Let me do my spiel. I live in London. I live on a through route. There are emergency services that go past sometimes. That is definitely dead. So occasionally there will be sirens. I also live opposite a school, and they are currently out on their lunch break. So if you hear the occasional scream and yell, it's because they're very excited, because they're like primary school. So between 7 and 11, I think it is, something like that. I was going to take some of these pens across if there was like some they're not dead, but I don't want them. But I'm not having any of these today. They're either really good or they're dead. There's not many in between these that I just want to get rid of. So they will be going to the trash, the ones that run out, and there will be nothing I'm going to recycle. So that's a funny one. How do I feel about this? Let's just try and get some more ink flow in. Do I want to keep this? Yeah, I think I do. It's a funny one. It's like a grey. But we've got 2 left. And then we're on to the Pitt pens. I'm excited and scared for my Pitt pens, because everything else I've been going, oh, there's bound to be dead. And look, that was not too bad. These are the dead pens. So out of 2, 4, 6, 8, 11. Wasn't quite 72 because there was some missing, wasn't there? But this just not bad. And these are the keepers. So I think what I'll do, well, for a start, I'm going to turn this pen up the other way, because I've got a little bit of an OCD thing, and then I've got to have the caps all up one way. So I'm just going to put these to one side as keepers. And I think what I'm going to do is I will actually definitely throw away these innards, and we'll keep the tin, and we can keep these in the tin, and then I can put other water-based markers in there. I did have them Stabilo, didn't I, that didn't have a home. So it would make sense to put my fine liners in with that. So let's put this over here in the trash, or in the bin, as we say in the UK, or in the rubbish. And let's move them. And we're going to go for my beloveds. But yeah, if this would be just my luck that all the times I've been saying, oh, it's bound to be dead, and they've not been dead. This is the one that I'm going to be like, I hope that, don't be dead. These ones, look, this is so posh. You get a little string and it pulls out. Just pulls them out in rows. It's such a, yeah. Oh, there's a hair. It wouldn't be me. Oh, there's 2 hairs. Wouldn't be me if I wasn't shedding like a cat. Those are old sheds. Old sheds. Right, let's just, I think what I'm going to do for this though, I'm going to try and keep it in order. How can I do this? Let me do it that way. And I think, look at this. What's this? I've even got, this is how precious, how precious I treated these. I'm not sure if I even remembered that booklet was in there. But yeah, they have Indian ink, which is really nice. It gives a really nice sort of muted earthy tones for a lot of them. And do you know what? I've taken it out and I can't get back there. Do you know what? We're purging. I've never looked at that. I've never read it. Let's throw it away. It's rubbish. What else is this? Oh, it's telling me I can tie the string around the little, around this. Is it this? Yeah. If I want to keep it out. Oh, okay. I understand. So when I want to pull it out, if I want to keep them standing up, you wrap it around this circle thing. But I don't think I'm going to bother, because we're not playing with them for long. I'm going to get rid of that. Rubbish. Okay, let's start from, I think I'm going to start from the bottom though. Let me just lay that flat. I'm going to start with the bottom, because those are the boring colours as well. And then, do you know what, I am going to pull it out, because now I can't reach those pens. Now I know why that system exists. So we're going to, let's just take out this whole bottom row. I'm going to keep them in order. I think these do have names. Do they have numbers? 1270. But they do have numbers, but they're not in order. They're not in number order. They are in colour order. So we're keeping that way. And this is B for brush. And one of the reasons I really want this to still be working is because I've got a whip, a forever whip. That I just moved that. I think it came from there, didn't it? I'll look it up on the video. I'll look it up in the video afterwards. I've already messed up the order. Right. But, so this is what they're like. They're like these little, really fine brush tips. So, like, they're not paintbrushy type, but they are like quite soft knit. And look, it works. And the nice thing about these is, like, they are really good tones. But, right, I'm going to keep them in order. But they are, even though they're India ink, they are still water-based, which means they will streak unless you can get something on a smooth surface, and you can get that goes a bit better. A bit like super tips. If you can get them on a nice smooth paper, then it won't streak. And if you move very fast, so far so good. I should do smaller swatches. These these pens. If you buy an open stock, it's like £3 a pen. This is, like I say, this is one thing that if a pen does run out, I think I will buy the open stock. Just refill them, because I doubt very much I'll ever get one of those amazing bargains again. It felt like a once in a lifetime. You know what I mean? And everybody else always has them. It's so annoying. Just everybody always gets the really good deals. You go, what do you get for Black Friday? You go, I got this, and I got this, and I got this, and it's just like, wow, I didn't see any of that. Now, to be fair, most of the time it's because I'm in the UK, and a lot of the deals are on .com. So this is the black. See if the black is still lovely and black. Now, these are good. They also not, apart from the black, not colours that I would use that much. So that's brown. Was that brown? Right, it must be just because the brown, I'll show you here. the brown is here, so it must run this. I've done it this way. So let's put these. Oh, I made a right meal of that. He's fallen down. How am I going to get him out? Oh no. I don't want to take them all out, just so I can get to this one pen that's fallen sideways. There we go. Come on. Wouldn't be me if I didn't make a meal out of it. And that looks quite brown. I feel like that brown should be there. Okay, let's go for this. Oh, I mixed them up. I just grabbed them. Oh, my string's in the way. Right, at least I know black goes last. So that is a promising start, but obviously they are in colours. I don't use a lot of greys. So, but it does mean at least that they've not been drying out. So that is a good sign. Let's go for row 2. I'm going to take them out in order again. Let's do it like this. And I'm not going to group them up like an idiot. Scoop them up in my hand and mix up the order. Not that it really matters, as long as greens and blues are generally together. I mean, that looks like it should be there for a start, so I think I've already mixed them up. Brown, orange, no, that's a blue. Brown, okay. I'm not sure. Oh, don't. No. No. I nearly, straight away, I forget what I say. Don't scrooge them up. Right, let's do this. Good. The thing is, these pens, I know it sounds silly. I've got ink all over me already. But like, sometimes things feel nice. Like, they just feel so well made. They got this cap. And it's just like, yeah. Served me well, these pens. I don't use them often enough. You know how it gets sometimes, like, because it feels so special, you only want to use it on a special project. I need to just like enjoy them more, make good use of them. I am doing smaller swatches this time. They are nice and juicy though. I'm so happy. Genuinely. This was one I was like, I'm putting this off because I'm scared that they might have dried out. I mean, it's bad for my decluttering, but as I would buy replacements, these weren't really, you know, a high candidate for actual decluttering. Okay, let's put them back in order. Put them there. Second row done. But this does feel quite promising, and it's good because, you know, I don't want to spend money. I don't want to spend money unless I have to. I should have brought it out. I've got this really nice Kirby picture that's like a big seashell. It's all done in pinks and corals and stuff like that, which I remember I did with these, and yeah. I did them in like flesh tones, a lot of it, because the flesh tones are obviously quite pinky. So we'll see what they are. If anything's run out, it's going to be them. Right, let's do this one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 11. That seems an odd number. Because, hang on, 3, 6, 9. Yeah, it should be 12. Why am I missing one? 3, 6, 9, 12, 3, 3, 6, 9. Okay, so I'm missing one. I wonder where that is. I bet you know when I was saying before about how some of these ones were missing, and I've put them one side. I'm using one somewhere for a picture, and do you know what? I've got to find. I know that they exist. I know there's little elastic band groups of you know, pens and stuff all together for a project. Where they are, I don't know. Like, that's the thing. Like, some things have just sat in the cupboard for 2.5 years. Sat in drawers. They've sat in like little holdall bags. It's just like, it's everywhere. So that's why we're decluttering, apart from anything else, because we're making some room. And also when I'm reorganising it, so I'm getting everything together and collated and in like a proper workspace sort of, so I know exactly where to look for each thing, as opposed to just the thing, just looking for the thing that, for instance, this was on a shelf that was above my desk because it's small, and that's where it was one of the few things that fits in there nicely, but it's not where any of my other pens are. Well, I think there was a few, but it's, you get my point. I just, ooh, that lid was not on. Hopefully that was me. Seems inky enough. So, yeah, I don't know. There's a lot of stuff that's missing in action. And, yeah, who knows where it is. I'm hoping that once I start to clear out more space, and I can reorganise a whole set of drawers. I've made some space in the drawers. Get in there. Made some space in the drawers, but it needs more. It needs more space, and then I can get things in there more efficiently, and then that should give me more space in a cupboard, and that should give me more space on the shelf, and then hopefully eventually I'll find whatever my missing pen is. That'll turn up in the wild somewhere. Because I know I've not thrown anything away, so I know it's here somewhere. It's just I'm not the most organised of people, but I am trying to change that. This is like, I've been doing it for a year now, this casually decluttering, and the fact that I'm still doing it a year later, not completely, not every week, not every month. Last year I think me and my other half did it up to about September. Like the end of summer, because we was doing other DIY chores as well, a bit of decorating, and so it's just, we're in that mindset, and we're just starting to get into it again, back to oh wow, I've got ink all over. Where is this from? Something's leaked. I'm definitely not dead. I'm still here. We did have a red, was it this? Because it's on the table as well. Doesn't look like it's leaked. Unless it's from one of the things. I'll have to look back on the video and see where it is smearing. I bet it's been on it. Oh, I only noticed it because it was on the paper, and now I see it. It's on the table. I'll have to get some. Oh, unless it was on here. Oh, look. It was that. Do you remember where I said there was the you know, the fuzzy stuff? And I just turned it, and I forgot, and I've turned it upside down, and now I've got it all over me because it's just smeared about the table. Oh well, this is me. This is now. Did I take the pen from the right end? I feel like that should be up there, and not right. Yeah, I'm going to go this way. Right, let's put it the blue, but we're going from right to left. I do remember I've used some of these blues. I can kind of tell. I used that one quite a lot. You can tell, like, the brush doesn't give in completely, but it does feel a little bit softer. So if it's not run out of ink, then there's always a chance that the oh, I did that one. I feel that's out of order. There's always a chance that the nib will go. I think you can even buy replacement nibs though. That is the one thing about investing in high quality, really expensive stuff, is quite often like they do at least give you ways. I mean, you can't, I don't think you can buy ink, outright ink for these to refill them, but you can buy things like nibs and open stock, which helps a lot. That one feels a little bit on the dry side. It's still going, but there's one to watch. What was that? Video me. So that was middle purple pink 125. I think what I'll do is I'll write that down when I'm editing, and then I'm not planning to do a Cult Pens order just yet, but when I do, I'll probably add that to it, and by the time that happens, I'll be ready. Hang on, was it this one? Was it this one? Hang on, was it that one? Which one? Did I just pick up the wrong pen? And that is the scratchy one. So scratchy one is definitely the middle purple pink 125. Hang on, so is this 2, 4, 6, 8, 10? That was where the 12 was. Was it? It was sitting there the whole time. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. Oh, I'm an idiot. It rolled away, I guess. God forbid I can tell the difference between that. Oh no, but that was the other row, wasn't it? 3, 6, 9. No, the other row was the row of 11. Wow, I'm talking idiot. The trouble is, I doubt myself all the time. So I'm like, I automatically assumed I was wrong. Oh, that's a good red. What is that? Deep red. You can't always tell what colour it's been, because that looks more of a peachy red. I just automatically assumed that I've done it wrong when I haven't. When I was right the first time. There was 12 in this row. I just missed where that was. It's fine. Stop overthinking it. I blame this mess. Blame this mess. Deeply distracting. Look at the state of me. And this is India ink. So getting this off is going to be a beast. I've got to go out later. They'll be like wondering who I murdered. Let's do this one. Yeah, it's all right. But yeah, it's going well. We got one that's just a little bit on the way out. It's not even that. It's not dead. It's just it's on the way out. I can tell it's on the way out. If I can just buy one at a time every now and again to top up, then that's fine. Now this is going to be the one that really, because all these peaches, these fleshes, are what I use for that big picture. So we'll see what they're like. Oh, that's nice. What is that? Ivory. I definitely use that. Okay, last one. Let's go left to right again. Semi. That's a nice one. Is that? Yeah, light indigo. I knew it was an indigo. I've used this one a lot. I can see it in the tip. So this is, it's still got plenty of ink though, but that's 109. I'll have to look, see if they do the tips. Sometimes they sell tips, like they do for alcohol markers and stuff like that, Copic tips. Right, this is, yeah, look at this one. Look, can you see? Like how the tip is darker. It's one, it's been picking up pigment, but also it's just the pen is a bit, the end is going. Yeah, I can even feel it. It's just like, it feels soft. It bends, but it still seems quite inky. It's just probably because I do this. I need to not do this. I need to do more of this and only go one way. Actually, look, that is getting a bit thin. So that is Light Skin 114. Another one for my list to buy a open stock. That one's okay. Medium Flesh. That is Cinnamon. I've used that a lot, I know I have, but it seems to be in good health. Nice yellow, really nice yellow. That one, Medium Skin. I can also feel that. But still, it's okay. It's okay. This is ivory. It's a funny colour tip. But I think it's okay. It's just kind of yellow. That's okay. That's okay. I think you can tell the ones where I'm not sure, because the swatches get get bigger and bigger. And that one, that's a nice spread. Right, so it was, which one was it? This one, 114 to go with my 125. But aside from that, they are all in pretty decent condition. What are we on? 40 minutes. Do you know what we'll do? I'll just, because I've got my Poscas here. I think my Poscas are okay. I've just got a set of, I don't know, 10 or 12, something like that. My paint pens. We're just going to see if they've got ink left. Not ink, paint. And also, or whether they've just dried up and gone to crud. I don't know how well Poscas keep for so long. Because obviously, once the air gets to them, it's acrylic paint. So it just turns to rubber. Right, let's get that little string in. But, where's my box? My beloved. I mean, I could... And there's part of me that wants to throw away this box. And yet... Oh, look, there's the colours. I should keep that. And then I can make... I'll look... oh, it tells you all about the light fastness. I don't actually care about that. That's only what proper artists care about. So I might look at that. Or maybe I'll just cut this bit out and put it inside. And then I know the order. Doesn't really matter. But aside from that, I think I might cut away the sleeve. Let's throw away the sleeve. Because this box is really nice as well. I don't have many posh things. It's just like my precious. Right, so let's put that over there. Let's go for, well, actually I'm going to keep that there. And because I've got white Posca. These. I've got a full set. 12. 12 the box tells me. Oh, I couldn't remember how many I had. And I'm going to see how much I've got left, or whether they've gone to crud. I mean, that does sound promising. The ball is still moving. It's a bit crunchy around the top. Let's just give that a wipe. Do you know what? I shouldn't do that, should I? Because considering what happened with the other thing, let's just see if it works. Let's see if it works without priming. It does. I mean, it's a bit weak. All right. So the white works. That's good. Let's try the other one, which was my most used, which would be black. That is less good. Definitely the white must be the one I've used the most, because that was right cruddy. This doesn't look cruddy. Let's find. Yeah, that works fine. Wow, that's really that. But that does remind me how this one was so smooth to go versus this. I mean, it is better now. It's flowed a bit. But yeah, that definitely, I might get a wet wipe or something and see if I can clean that down. But that's good. Yeah, look at this, even without priming. Again, Poscas, good quality. I think I need to prime that a bit. There we go. My sky blue. Yeah, no, I mean, obviously it's a bit on the thin side until I prime it, pump it through, but that is, I'm very happy. I should not shake that without the lid on. I have memories. I have memories of things going very bad. Well, that's a bit see-through. Let's pump it. Oh, see, because that can happen. Okay. Note to self, do not put hand in that. Do not put hand in that. Let's move it up here so I'm not tempted. But that's why you don't shake it without the lid on, because yep, because things can fly out. Whereas if it flies out in the lid, so it doesn't actually matter. That one's, oh, that's lovely. Some of them do feel really smooth compared to the others. That's good. Yep. Find something to like. Cool. This is great because these are like, you know, I do things like take key lines out with these. Really good for it. Last one. Oh, that's a bit scratchy. Let's just put this a bit cruddy around the top as well. There we go. There you go. I do like to buy my cheap brands, but it's nice to know that when I do splash out for, you know, the actual named brands, that they do actually stay good. Stay good. Cool. So 2.5 years, and these acrylic pens have not dried up. I do have some other cheapy acrylic pens. I don't have them here. I've got some gold and silver ones, which I'm pretty sure I've barely touched, so with luck they will be all right. But they were super cheap. I'm pretty sure I got them from Lidl, so I don't know, something like that. Or no, actually no, they were from Amazon. I remember now, because I was looking for a cheaper alternative to Posca, and but then I gave up colouring, so I never got to find out whether they was any good. Right, so let me move that out of the way before there's a terrible accident. So we are 100% on the Poscas. We are 100% on the Faber Castells, but we do have 2 that are on the way out, but I'm going to buy refills for. And then I'm going to, where's that tin gone? Let's get that back. We're going to put these away in here. Now let me open it this way, because I film beside a window. Let me move that. I film beside the window, and I don't want you to get a glare from because the sun is actually shining. So let's put all of these in here. We've not got the insides. So we've still got room. You stay there. I'm going to get those stabilos. Right, and those are from last time. So we've got all our fine liners there. I don't know if I've got any more fine liners. I've probably got something that can fit into there eventually. But we've got space. We've got space for more. And we've got everything together. So yeah, that does save space. Fine liners, and we're going to chuck away these because these are dead. And I'm going to chuck away all these plastic things and a bit of paper. So, you know, not an amazing session today, but I keep telling myself I don't need to like this instant gratification of like a huge throw out. Sometimes it's about the little wins. Can we put that there? Let me put that there. Sometimes it is just about the little wins. Was it a great throw out of rubbish? No. But is it better? Yes. So am I happy? Yes. Apart from getting ink all over my hand. Because that is not a good thing. Right. Thank you so much for watching. Hope your decluttering is going well. Give me a thumbs up on the way out if you enjoyed this video and want to see more decluttering. And I'll see you all again soon. Bye for now.